What are you saying, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Let's get that out of the way. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe now. Activate the bell button so you don't miss any other videos being uploaded. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing here, and put in the comments below what videos you would like me to react to, and I'm happy to go through them and pick one of them. Today I wanted to react to Kids at the Zoo compilation, but I can't because they wouldn't allow me to use that video, so instead I'm gonna tell you a real life story. Stay tuned after the intro. Real talk. Let me explain what happened, yeah? Maybe I can show you even. Let me draw it up for you. I was at year 12 in school still. I was young, yeah? And I really liked biology, so I was in an advanced biology class. And part of the curriculum that year was behavioral science, observing animal behavior. We went to a wild park around the area and had a lot of different animals. I chose the lions, and we were put in small groups of 2s and 3s. So I had another girl and a nerdy boy with me. So we were allocated the lions. I went to the lion enclosure, which was quite big. Let me draw you how it looked like. So if you can imagine this being the lion enclosure, here was an observation deck. It was a bit smaller than that, definitely not that big, but we had an observation deck at this one corner. This was the observation deck, and it was the girl, this other boy, and me. Oh, I was bigger than that. So it was me, yeah? In the middle here was a fenced area, and within that fenced area was an apple tree. Okay? Apple tree. That's the apple tree. If you had trees all over here, around here, the only open area was basically this area here. You had trees here, here. We were like, obviously, trees around us here, the observation deck, and trees here. And it was me, that boy, and that girl. We noticed there was Big Daddy the lion, 3 pangolin ladies, one here, one there, one there. They were all in like a little pack, and 2 baby lions. Like when I say baby lions, I want baby that could still kill you. That was Big Daddy lion, yeah? So this is his mane. Basically, he's the big one. And we saw and noticed another big lion in this corner here. And we thought, based on our observations, that this guy has got beef with Big Daddy because he wants to take over them 3 pang lady lions. That's why he's here excluded, because obviously when lions grow up, they challenge the pack leader to take over the pack, right? It's natural. That girl and we were just sitting there observing. Stuff like this can go on for hours, even days. So we would take, like, sometimes even weekends. We would chill here and just look and see what they're doing, when they eat, who eats first, who second, how he disciplines his children. We were literally observing everything. And it was just this one day, I think it was a weekend, and I was just so bored. Standing there, nothing happened. They were just lying around here, not moving, and they could just lie there for hours, sleep and not move. And for you to observe, something needs to happen. Otherwise, what you gonna say? I observed for 10 hours they were sleeping. That girl was reading a book, and then this nerdy guy, he was just writing report after report about whatever behavior. Like, what do you notice? What are you observing? There's nothing happening. What are you writing a report for? Wind velocity changed by 1 millisecond, so the lion started scratching his ear. He was just mad. Like, he would just write random stuff. So obviously they weren't really talkative, just chilling. And I was just here. I started obsessing over this apple tree. Mandem, I started obsessing over this apple tree. In my head, I thought, if I was to climb over here, and it was a good 50 meters between the fence here, and it was a 3-meter fence. Don't forget, it's an enclosure. Yeah, there's a 3-meter fence, and our observation deck is like 3 meters high as well. And there's 50 meters between me. There's 5, yeah, 50 meters between the observation fence and the fence where the apple tree is in. And these lions are probably another 100 meters from the apple fence, apple tree. So I started doing mad calculations in my head. I'm like, if I was to jump over here, obviously I know, because we just saw on the video as well, lions tend to attack from the back. So if you face them, they are a little bit, unless you're literally in their face, in front of them, they will attack you. But they're assassins, they attack you from the back. So I started doing mad calculations. I thought, like, if I jump over that fence, keep facing them, I might be able to get to that. Look, might. I wasn't even a definite in my head. Even then, I was saying, man, I was fearless and I was dumb. Get to the apple tree, get that apple, look at them again, walk backwards, and if something happens, I'll probably be fast enough to run to the fence, jump the fence, and get out before they can get to me. And I thought nothing can go wrong. But I was so obsessing over this bloody apple. I don't know why. I thought if I get an apple there, I'll be the new crowned king of the jungle or something. I don't know. You're young. I was 18. Fearless. I didn't fear anything, you know. And I just thought, I might be able to do that. And I was bored. Nothing was happening. We were sitting there for 4 hours already. And I told them, like, I think I'm going to jump and go and get an apple. Do you want an apple? And I said, are you crazy? And they started panicking. And this girl, like, I've got an apple here. She opened her lunchbox, like, here, take that. I said, nah, I want an apple from that fence. I don't know why. I jumped the fence. Mandem, let me change the color here. That's me now. I jumped the fence and I walked towards this apple tree. I got halfway in here and I looked over. They didn't even flinch. They didn't even move a centimeter. I'm like, cool. Halfway, I'm cool. Kept walking. I eventually, after like a minute, I got to the fence. Looked over my shoulder. I kept looking, not over the shoulder. I stared at them. And I noticed that they started to notice me. They started looking towards me. And I'm like, okay, now I'm here to get an apple. If I panic now, they will do something. I tried to reach into the fence to get an apple, and I noticed there were spider webs all over the place. Absolutely disgusting, but I thought, no, I want an apple. I grabbed an apple, and as I was trying to get the apple off, the tree started to shake. Naturally, because you're pulling on the apple. Big Daddy got up. I got that apple. Big Daddy got up. He didn't move. He just got up, like, you know, his head, like, what's going on? I got the apple, and then I walked a bit faster this time, back, and I kept facing them. Okay, I kept facing them. I walked back, got over the fence, and back to the enclosure, back to the observation deck. They were like, oh my god, you're so dumb. I'm like, I've got an apple. Do you want an apple? I've got an apple. As I stood there, I'm like, wow. And he was chilling again. I'm like, oh, I actually did it. I jumped into the lion's den, into the lion cage. And split second moment, I started freaking out. Why? I then remembered there was another lion here. When I was looking over here, Mandem, that lion was gone. That lion wasn't there anymore. You know what that lion was by the time I got up here? You know what I found him to be? That lion has moved. here. That lion was behind the fence of where I got the apple from. So he managed to sneak around all the way to the fence here. I literally escaped being attacked by a lion. Yeah, I escaped being attacked by a lion. The luck I had, the stupidity. I started panicking. I'm like, oh my god, I did not even remember to check on that lion while I was walking there. I completely forgot about him. Completely. And you know what saved my life? The fact, what I mentioned earlier, that lions tend to attack when you turn your back to them. And what saved my life was the fact that I walked backwards, always facing this direction. Or them, at least. This is how your boy, Nawo, went into the lion's den, into the cage, got himself an apple, and got out, surviving without anything happening. But I escaped death. So close. That's fearlessness. Now, look, this is when I was 18, man. Your boy now is scared to go swimming in the sea because I'm scared a shark might attack me. Who is there to check? Innit? Back then I wasn't scared of anybody or anything. Now I'm still not scared of anybody, but I'm scared of everything. Real life story. That's real talk here. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. As I said, give a subs. It doesn't cost you anything. It just helps me continue doing what I'm doing. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.